Cindy here, physical therapist with Adaptive Equipment Corner. Today we are talking about the iWalk 2.0, and that's what I have here in my hands. I am going to show you how to put this on and how to walk with it. Now, we did just make a video on generally how to put it together. We also have a link at the bottom of the page that takes you to this product if you're interested, but you need to scroll to the bottom of that page and really check out the details of this. It tells you all of the ins and outs and who it is appropriate for. So please check that out. So I'm going to show you how to put this on. Again, we're going to put it on in standing. You should be able to stand on one leg and maintain your balance, or this is probably not for you. So in standing, I am going to have something close to me, a chair, next to the wall, just so that I can touch something if I need to for balance. But what I am going to do here is I'm going to put my knee here in the knee trough. Okay, now up here you see these thigh supports, and again take a look at the assembly video to see kind of what those are and what that's about. So these thigh supports are fitted for me right now. They're going to be on the inside and outside of my thigh. So I am going to bring around the top thigh strap here, and it hooks right here over this plastic piece. Here's that gray buckle that I was talking about before in the other video. Snaps right into there. Here's the strap behind it that will cinch that up. Okay, so now I'm going to take the strap behind the knee. Again, the other gray buckle. It's going to go right here on this plastic. It's going to lock back into place. Here's my strap to tighten it up. This little gray buckle right back here is one that will release the strap tension so that I can get this off easier. Okay, so we're going to pull that one tight. And then lastly, I am going to hook up the strap that goes across the back in my calf area. So here's this. We're going to attach it right there and pull it tight. All right, so now we have the iWalk on, and now we're going to demonstrate how we're going to walk with it. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to walk with the iWalk 2.0. I'm going to talk out loud so you know how I'm feeling as I'm walking with it. So we're going to go up and down the hallway here a few times to see how it works. All right. So now as I'm walking, I have to kind of relax this leg because I'm fighting against it a little bit. I'm trying to lift this brace up with the back of my calf rather than trying to relax. So one of the instructions said that when you put weight on this side, you need to fully put your weight as you step through, which is going to take a little bit of practice to do to get the hang of and to trust putting your weight on this side. And as I'm practicing here, the more I'm relaxing, the better it gets. But I do feel some fatigue in my muscles. It's something that I would certainly have to practice, and it's something that I certainly would not just throw on and head outside in, just to make sure I want to, of course, encourage everybody, if you're going to use something like this, to certainly practice so that you are safe if you go outside the home and inside the home. So that's how you walk with the iWalk 2.0. Now I'm going to try it in a couple of different areas here in the house with some steps to the basement and some steps outside. Now we're going to demonstrate what it's like to use the iWalk 2.0 on the stairs. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come down the steps. Now the way you would do this is just like you would if you have with your injured leg. You're going to come down first with the injured leg. So that leg goes down first. When you're coming up the step, you're going to bring your good leg up first, okay? Now, as we're going down this step, I'm of course going to hang on to the rail, and I have tried this before just for safety, and I wanted to point out, as I'm coming down the step, if I come down forward, my foot is actually coming not on this first step, but on the second step, my foot comes very close to the step. So let me show you here. So as I bring this down, depending on how long my back leg is here, it's coming really close to the step behind me. Okay, so let's go down another one here. So as I come down here, my toes come close to hitting here. I've got to be out pretty far on this back edge, or on the front edge of the step, for me to be able to do this. So what I started doing instead of going straight on, is I actually feel better if I turn sideways this way. So if I turn sideways and lower that leg down, that's going much easier, okay? So this is what I would recommend. If you are going down a lot of steps, you're gonna need to have a rail, because trying to go frontwards, depending on the length of your leg and or the height, you could be touching the back step with your foot, and that's going to put you off balance. You're going to have to be really far forward on the step to step down. Now, coming back up the step, you're going to lead up with your good foot, just like you would otherwise. Okay, so this part is really not too bad. Coming up the step, you're leading up with your good leg, bringing the iWalk up second. So as you come up, really not bad at all coming up. But the big concern is going down and the depth of the step versus your foot hitting the one previous. So now we're going to take a look at just walking out the front door. One last thing that I wanted to show you in regards to sitting down. It's not going to really be feasible to sit down with the iWalk 2 on, just because, let me just show you here for an example. When you get up to a chair, first of all, your foot is going to be in the way of trying to get into the chair. If you are really talented and can back up to the chair enough that that's not going to be a problem, then trying to sit down, you will have to lift this up. If you're non-weight bearing on that foot, I question whether to allow the weight of this to rest on that foot while it's on the floor. The other thing that you could possibly do is prop the end of this on something. But again, I wouldn't sit here too long with the straps behind the knees and the weight of the leg hanging down. So the best thing, and you can see it's kind of difficult getting up out of a chair with this on as well. The best thing for this, as far as sitting down, is you need to go ahead and retake it off. So you're going to get next to your chair. You're going to go ahead and release the straps here. Release this one here. Oops, there we go. Okay, you're going to take it off, and then you're going to sit down in your chair. So that is how to use the iWalk 2.0. During walking, I did try to resist it a little bit. It's going to take some practice to not resist and try to let this leg relax in the knee trough and bear that weight as you're stepping through. My muscles did become a little fatigued, so it certainly would take some practice, and it does take some balance. I think it's a very nice piece of equipment, and I think that it's going to work for some people. It may not work for everybody, so it's something to consider and really read up on the details. So if you've liked what you've seen today, take a look at our website at aecorner.com. Please subscribe to our site as well as like us on Facebook so we can continue to make these videos for you. That's it from today from Adaptive Equipment Corner. Have a great day, and don't forget, if you can't do it, adapt it.